is just for onsen in Hakone. Oh, this could be the solar.
看书有写什么字吗？
福啊，真的写福啊。jelly 啊，好吃吗？
好吃啊，整个生活的。
It's very sticky. I think I have to retrieve all.
好吃。Are you serious? So we can only smell the sulfur, but we can't see a thing. This person is very serious in writing journal. 我要拍。
为什么不要拍你的杰作呢？哦，哇！
This is for the guys. Fresh.
It's a bit obscured by the clouds, but yes, this is majestic.
Supposed to see Mount Fuji here. Okay, there's no Mount Fuji though. This is the famous Lawson with a Fujisan view.
Oh, the egg is really good.
The egg is good. I think Lawson one is nicer than